I'm Andrea.
And I'm Zoey, and we're Modelpreneurs.
That was the fakest laugh. I was like, Today we're going to talk about having a social life when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Do you have a social life? Tell us about your social life.
Honestly, I go out on occasion. So like there's maybe 3 or 4 times
When I drag you out.
a year that I go out, or like after work you'll be like, oh, we're still downtown, so let's just do something. But what I try to do is like find things that I absolutely love to do,
So
which is working.
Oh.
And like I like to work on projects with people that I enjoy spending time with, because that is very much my social life.
She doesn't have a social life is what she's saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to say social life because it's like a false social life. I'm social, but like it's not like I'm out with my friends. Like I have my friends that I really try to see to balance it out, because sometimes I get like overwhelmed with one side and like I need to balance it out. Maybe because I'm a Libra. I don't know. I kind of believe in some of these things, but I always seek balance. So when I'm like too much in one thing, it kind of like depresses me. I try to make plans with my friends, whether it's like dinner once in a while. It reminds me why I'm doing all the shit that I'm doing, even though it's not related, but I need that. Like it fuels like my entrepreneurial stuff. A lot of times I'm out amongst people, so I'm like social, but that's not really my personal social life. Like, you know, I say I'm always out and stuff, but it's not. It's usually for networking or part of my other job with what I do in the nightlife.
Do you ever feel like people look at you a certain kind of way because you're out and you have this business?
Yeah, I think people have this misconception that like you're a party girl or that you're always out. But at the same time, I use that as a great place to network.
I think that I've almost isolated myself to a certain point where I have social anxiety now, where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just want to run away because I don't even know what to say after I say, hi, my name is Zoey. Probably within the last year or so, I'm just like, wow, like I have so much anxiety and I don't know what to talk about outside of the projects that I'm working on. So it's probably not healthy, but that is like honestly the love of my life. What do you do for fun?
So whenever I have any downtime, when I'm here, I work all the time, and then like once in a while, maybe once a month, I'll see my friends, and then any time in between the fun stuff that I feel like that I look forward to is traveling. Trying to do things that I haven't done before. Like I want to do the edge walk at CN Tower. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I would like the edge walk if it was like a bungee jump.
Really?
I'm like a huge thrill seeker. I've done some rock climbing, cliff jumping. I really want to do bungee jumping. Skydiving, I've heard is...
Skydiving is actually more safer than bungee.
I remember I went, I took like one of my friends on a birthday trip, right? Okay. Just like downtown, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna surprise you, and we went flying. And the pilot's like, oh, like a lot of people don't really like these airplanes, they're a little bit dated and whatever. But
I thought you were gonna say they're a little bit dangerous. I was like,
no, dated. But he's like, there's cool things that you can do with these planes, and I was like what? Obviously, right? Because I'm like, I just love being in the sky. So he was like, oh, well, let me just show you. And I was like, all right. He cut the engine and dropped the plane over the city. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is how I want to go. Like, I was just like, I was like a roller coaster, but in a plane. And it was scary.
You just had to turn it on?
Yeah, he turned it back on, and then we just kind of like
didn't turn it back on?
I mean, I would have been satisfied with going out that way.
So you are fun.
I am
just
fun.
not social. You're like, I want to do this on my own.
Like, I think I'm fun and I'm funny, but it's just like my circle is so small, and right now I just feel like I'm in such a good place with everything that I'm working on. So like I just want to focus my energy on that. Absolutely love traveling. The only time I really travel for fun, it's with my family. I do a lot of traveling alone. Like I don't really go with friends because I find that it's like just a way for me to kind of unplug, but I work better that way. I know you travel a lot with friends, and do you think that that kind of has an impact?
When I was younger, I always I would prefer to kind of bring somebody, but I think the traveling thing, like I just need to check out, like you said, so like I don't really care to bring or go with people, but sometimes when I have the opportunities to go to new places and like I want to share that with somebody, like I invite friends.
What's something that you like to do for fun that nobody really knows that you do?
Honestly, I go to Miami just because like I just go to the beach. That's it. That's like I don't need anybody. People are like, what are you doing there? Like, are you gonna go see a guy? I'm like, no, I'm gonna get away from every guy, every friend, every like work. I just
in
Miami, like you go to the part of the beach where there's like not so many people.
I think that for me, I like shooting like rap music videos, like my version, and like on my laptop or something. I don't know, it's just like really fun to just like lip sync to like a Mariah Carey.
So you like making music videos?
Honestly, like if I could have another life, that's what I would do.
Okay,
like I would be like a rapper or singer or something.
This is why we're like soul sisters, because guys, me and my friend Megan, you guys might meet her later. She and I would make videos to like, you know that like Beat Pussycat Dolls? And like Beyonce like check on it. I'm gonna see if I can find clips of that, but we would make videos, like that's what we do for fun. So what are some of the things that you do to decompress and to manage stress and relax?
Honestly, like I'm really fortunate in that my mom is a life coach. So there are a lot of things that we do as a family to just kind of have that mental checkout and release certain kind of anxieties that we have. So we'll put on some really good tunes and do a vision board. It's so funny, my sister says like that I do moon dances. I will go out like on my terrace and like I will have a moment of reflection and I'll write down like my goals and like reflect on certain things that I've done. Sometimes I'll go and I'll find an old notebook and I'll read through it and say like, oh my gosh, like I actually did all these things that I said I wanted to do. Or I'll say like, hey, look, maybe I need to step it up because this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long. I'll just like kind of pray to the heavens and just like, my sister's like, why are you doing these moon dances like outside to the moon? I don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna steal this like whole ritual thing because the writing down things, I do that like I'll write something now for like 6 months, or usually at the beginning of the year I'll write it, and then I'll look at it like halfway through the year and be like, wow, I did these things, and I'll reflect on it at the end of the year, and like I've done that in the last couple of years to like kind of set my goals.
I live so in my mind, so sometimes I just need a moment to just purge myself of everything that is kind of going on in there, all the different ideas, and just be reflective. And also I absolutely, like obviously I think everybody likes music, so I love like bumping some nice tunes, but I love walking. So I will just get outside and just like walk from one end of the city to another, and that for me is very calming.
2 things that I've been doing lately to relax. One, I've been leaving my laptop at work, and then when I come home, I'm like, I have like an hour or two just like to do other things, to read, to kind of like not feel like I'm forever working. The other thing, like you say walking, I actually take rides. Like I will go in the car, and that's sort of like, if I know I have to like drive from Mississauga to Toronto or like long periods, and I'll like put on music. I'll make phone calls sometimes there, but also I'm like, dude, this is where I get to just be alone without anybody. It's like people do that in the bathroom. I like take a ride and I'm like, go for like long drives, and that really like helps me decompress and kind of have my thoughts together. Sometimes I'll even turn the music off and just like drive in silence.
So yeah, that's it.
Thanks for tuning in, and
let us know like if you have any cool things that we should try in our social life and like places to go, just put it in the comments.
Like restaurants, nightclubs.
So thanks for watching, guys.
Whoa.